evening, Borderites. I'm Mrs. Smith and I teach kindergarten, and I've probably had either you or some of your brothers or sisters, or maybe you've seen me around the school. I'm very excited to read a story to you today. This is one of my favorite stories that we read in kindergarten, and it's called Harold Finds a Voice, and it's about this parrot who's pretty amazing, actually. It's written by Courtney Dicmas. Let's find out how Harold finds his voice. Deep in the heart of Paris, in apartment 4B, there lived a very clever parrot. His name was Harold. Harold was a gifted bird. Ring, 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 ring. He's being the alarm clock. Blurble, 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 blurble. That's the hot water pot. He could hear any sound just once and copy it perfectly. Goal! He's watching TV. And this is a blender. Whee! Frizz, frizz, frizz. Bing! Toast is ready. When Harold heard something beautiful, he simply couldn't resist the urge to repeat it. Vroom! Vroom! He loved the sound of water the most. Shh! Flush! Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. That's the washing machine. Hello, 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 hello. There was only one problem. Harold was tired of repeating the same old noises. He often wondered what other sounds were out there. Early one morning, Harold saw a chance to find out. There's an open window, and he took it. Harold couldn't believe his ears. The world was full of beautiful sounds. Everything had its own voice. The laundry's going flip, flap, flip, flap, flip, flop. The helicopter's going chop, 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 chop. Honk, honk, beep, beep, wee, woo, ding. Honk, honk, beep, beep. There were big voices. Ooh. And small ones. Chirp. There were cheerful voices. Plunk, 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 plunk. And sad voices. Ooh, doo, doo, doo. Even soulful, sniffly voices. It seemed that everything in the world had its own voice, except Harold. I must have my own voice, he thought. It's got to be in there somewhere. It's now or never, he decided. He took a deep breath and rock! What was that? What a horrible noise! But then something wonderful happened. Flap, rock, flip, flap, flap, rock, rock, flip, flip, flap. What a great voice, squawked the other parrots. We heard you from miles away. That afternoon, Harold's new friends listened to all the voices. This is Lily. That afternoon, Harold's new friends listened to all the voices he could make. They wanted to hear more and more and more. When it was time for dinner, Harold invited them back home. Here they're all clapping. Bravo! Clap, 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 clap. Harold taught his friends to make all the voices from apartment 4B. Harold was still the best alarm clock. He made the best kettle noises. He was easily the best washing machine. And he was the best shower. And here they're all making the noises he could make. Whoosh, whoosh, frizz, frizz, whee, burble, burble. Rock! But his own voice made him happiest of all. So Borderites, that's a pretty great story. And I have one more thing I wanted to tell you. I made this sign with a heart on it. In kindergarten, we have a wish well heart. And this says, everything will be okay, even when it's kind of strange times right now. And this says, I wish you well. So, Borderites, I wish you well.